Matthew.
Gotta put this lower. Hello everybody, good afternoon. My name is Matthew Ortega and I'm proud to be one of the salutatorians for the class of 2025. Looking back on this year, I can proudly say that it was the worst year of my life. Taking semester finals while fighting the flu, to applying to colleges when I was supposed to be doing homework, to standing in the pouring rain waiting for a bus that somehow never came on time. This year tested me in ways I never expected. But strangely enough, it's those moments that made this year one of the best, because I wasn't going through it alone. I was struggling with my friends, sharing snacks, studying late into the night with the occasional stream of teardrops when our work began to pile. We suffered together, but we also laughed harder, supported each other deeper, and came out stronger.
Let's go!
And that bus I kept waiting on, it didn't just carry me through bad weather. It took me to the real world. It brought me to law firms, campaign offices, community events, food drives, places where I realized how much power even small actions can have. I began using my time not just to get from point A to B and C and D and E, but to help others get where they needed to go to. But it wasn't always like this. My freshman and sophomore year, I felt lost. I felt like I was floating through high school, watching everyone else find their way while I struggled to figure out mine. I didn't know who I was or who I wanted to be. That started to change when I found community service. At first, I just signed up to check a box, but the more I got involved, the more I realized I wasn't just helping others. I was learning how to lead, how to listen, and how to be a part of something bigger than myself, something that we should all strive for. Showing up for people, I found my purpose.
Yeah.
But I never forgot how to have fun. There were those 5 a.m. walks with my friends when my mom would call me screaming, when the city felt like ours. Nights spent on call playing Fortnite and Marvel's Rivals, screaming stuff we shouldn't have, and waking up parents that wanted to sleep. Playing volleyball in the park and doing nothing and somehow everything. So as I stand here today, at the end of the worst, best year of my life, I'm grateful, not just for the high points, but for every late bus, group chat meltdown, and every wrong calculus question. Because through it all, I found myself. Thank you to my parents for always believing me, my mom, my dad, over there with the signs in my face. My girlfriend Katie, sitting over there. Coach Morales. Mr. Godinez and the rest of the counseling office. And the following teachers that would be furious if they were not named. To Mr. Perry, Mr. DeVesta, and Mrs. Serra. Also to Ms. Jasmine and the rest of the office staff that were there all 4 years of high school. And thank you to the bus for getting me to school, mostly on time. So for the last time, go Jaguars! Clap, clap, clap.
Let's go!
Go Yale! And yeah, thank you. Congratulations.